Family.
I bought too hard, they flat, whoa. And all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the docks. In my head, we on a yacht. Yo, bitch, know where we dock. Hold up, I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace, the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Coochie lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bank, take little bank, you know the game. All these bitches on your Carter, your Carter.
Family.
The fireman, the fire starter, need water. All of your bitches, they poo. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not the oops. Enjoying my pineapple your fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you.
Turn your head like screw.
Get that hoe a tip.
Enough to buy a whip.
Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep.
Okay.
I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks.
You got 14 bricks in that bag?
Used to drive a Mazzy. Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shanty. Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the bodies. Tunchi got so many hoes they call me John Dottie. To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Brian Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks. Oreo Jordan, the ones that haven't dropped. Wait for Carter about to drop. It's the rock. Tell them bitches it's the rock. Yeah. I'm throwing up the rock. Yeah, I ain't from Magnolia, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia. Yeah.
Okay then, family. It's your boy Jay checking in. Listen, family, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. We definitely got some things to get to, family. First of all, we definitely got to speak about the Drake Party Next Door collab album. We definitely got to get to that. Also, 50 Cent responds to Big Meech saying he didn't snitch. You know we got to get to that as well. We got some other topics in between those, but before we get to any of them, family, thank you for tapping in, kicking it with your boy. Alright, I left out some. Oh yeah, Ebro backpedaling. We're going to get to a lot of the Drake news, family. Of course, it's kind of slow in news. Drake Party dropped a collab, so you know we got to speak about that, family. I hope you had an amazing Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know, my fellas who proposed last night. You feel me? Shout out to my dogs who went to CVS this morning, got that Plan B. Like, shout out to my niggas kicking it with the side, you know what I mean, right now type shit. So, all right, family, let's get to it. Now, look, we're going to actually start off with the Big Meech 50 Cent situation, just because it's starting to get a little bit dated. So let's go ahead and tap on it. Now, again, Big Meech was scheduled to have a concert, a welcome home concert on the 13th of this month. That concert was canceled, okay? Canceled. Now, before it got canceled, Big Meech uploaded this video to attempt to clear his name around the allegations of him snitching through a female that he kind of got close with while he was in the feds, okay?
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets.
Okay.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family to come out to the Amaran Arena, February 13th.
Now again, February 13th, this concert was canceled. We posted that right here. All right, that was yesterday. Big Meech Welcome Back concert has officially been canceled, okay? You had 50 Cent respond to hearing that news or hearing that video. Let's check out 50.
I'm trying to let nobody trick me off the street.
You trick Cuff off the street, nigga.
I never folded.
Damn, wait a minute. He dropped the name. You tricked who off the street?
Trick me off the street.
You trick Cuff off the street, nigga.
Oh, Cuff. That was the business partner of Big Meech, who allegedly Big Meech got set up while he was in the feds to get his time reduced.
I never folded, never told.
You
never
told
will.
Tammy to tell, bitch.
Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones.
50 so
and
stupid.
Support my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when Lil Baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up? When Vizzo don't show up? And all these motherfuckers don't show up?
Now, this was before the concert was officially canceled. He was asking, are you going to be, disappointed when Lil Baby don't show up, when Skrilla don't show up?
He don't show up? When Skilla don't show up? When Vizzo don't show up? And all these motherfuckers don't show up?
I wasn't going to address this.
Man, this nigga reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amaran Arena.
He can't even go. You on house arrest. He can't even go.
So, again, this concert has been officially canceled. And in this caption of this video 50 posted, he said, if the artists on the bill don't show up, are you going to want a refund? Big Screech is not even going to be there. He can't go out after 6 p.m., but don't take my word for it. Go ahead and knock yourself out. He also posted another video like 50, man. When 50 on your ass, it's over with. I promise you. Let's see this other video he posted. Let's see. He posted something else. Let's see. Well, we got it. We may have. Okay, let me keep going. Okay, here we go. Now, this is 50's reaction to the concert officially being canceled. He captioned his post. I had nothing to do with this. Please stop calling my phone. I sincerely hope you have a nice day today. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm stronger than you think I am. Now that last line is conniving. I'm stronger than you think I am. Meaning, I said you were snitching. I said these artists were going to back out. And now you see this whole concert canceled. I'm stronger than you think I am. Right? I think we had one more post where he kind of shits on Big Meech for fucking up what Lil Meech had going on. We're going to find out and we'll kind of keep it moving, right? Family, again, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. Make sure you hit that subscribe, that like button. Let's have some fun, all right? Let's see. Where's it at? Okay, here we go. Now, 50 posted a video which was a snippet of an interview he did with Lil Meech. All right, let's check out some of it.
And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone, he like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And at first, it sounded crazy, but of course, I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing nothing, so of course I wanted to do it, I just didn't know if I could do it.
Damn, nigga said I wasn't doing nothing, man. Big Meech done been out of week 2 jails, fucked up everybody money. Nigga said I wasn't doing nothing. I was just at the crib chilling, just looking like my father, but then 50 Cent made a documentary series about my father, so he was like, well, nigga, you look just like the nigga. How about you take some acting classes and we get you in this thing? And he like, nigga, I wasn't doing shit anyway, so like, fuck it.
The draft from Randy about, because it was important to show the origin story, to see the innocence and how they chose to get involved and then it grew. Well, I hired 2 of the top casting agents in California. They sent me photos.
So again, he posts this clip of an interview, and in the caption he says, why old boy didn't look out for Mimi and send him to acting school, Big Screech? Mimi is Lil Meech. I'm assuming Mimi, right? All your people that was out did nothing for him. You come home thinking you the black Pablo Escobar and fucked him up. I helped your family make over $5 million legit dollars. It's not my fault it's all gone. You think people don't see you want to shine so bad you wearing the baby's jewelry? Bitch, give the baby's jewelry his back. Hell no. Bitch, give the baby back his jewelry. He got on the baby jewelry? I ain't know that shit. Baby looked out for Big Meech, gave him some jewels. All right. So, that's pretty much it for the Meech Big Meech, Lil Meech. Hold on, we did get a Young Buck sighting out of nowhere. Young Buck says 50 needs to back down.
Shout out to Big Meech. Welcome home. Quit playing with dude. Quit playing with dude. You know, I'm gonna say.
I bet Young Buck want to play with dude.
That much. Over and out. I catch y'all when I catch y'all. It's Buck, bitch. Y'all know what it is. Shout out.
I wonder what he mean by buck. Okay. What else we got? Oh snap, I got sneeze. Damn, excuse me, family. House dusty as hell. Okay, let's keep it moving. Yo, family, let's go ahead and get into the Drake, man. There's so much Drake. That's pretty much what we got today anyway. So damn it, let's get into it. Now, family, I'm going to be honest with you. The boy's back, okay? That's for the Drake haters. Now, me, I've always been on the side of Drake, so he definitely didn't go anywhere. But the internet agenda, the propaganda, it was heavy against Drake, right? But the boy dropped a collab album with Party Next Door titled Sexy Songs for You. He dropped it on Valentine's Day, was really a cheat code now that we got the album and we hear how good it is, which we'll get to. But the internet narratives seemingly have switched in one physical day. We're not seeing a lot of Drake hate narratives on the timeline right now. Now, don't get me wrong. You got the paid bots. And I mean that. They're not real people. You got the paid bots still botting. But actual people that were clowning Drake, they're currently in the cubby holes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, Drake, again, dropped a collab album with Party Next Door. Let's actually pull up the track listing, right? And we're going to go through some of the things said in a few of these songs. Let's see here. Drake, Party, Next Door, track. All right, let's see here. Hold on, let me do this. Let me make sure of something real quick. Yo, family, how was y'all Valentine's Day? Let me find out y'all niggas at the house by y'all goddamn selves all night. Let me find out. Let me know. What happened? Did your side chick call while you was with the main? Let me know. Now, is this? Okay, here we go. Now, the track listing for some sexy songs for you. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why we pulled it up this way, but we did. Okay, so we start off with Seeing Towers. And I do want to pull up Genius as well, because we're going to pull up some lyrics on these songs as well. We're going to pull up some lyrics on these songs as well, family. Now, one thing I do want to notice, even going on to Genius, you got Drake front page. That means something. That does mean something. Let's get to the entire album track listing. Let's get to the entire album track listing. Yo, family, what y'all got planned for today? Y'all still kicking it with the Booski today? What's happening? What the fuck is this? Okay. Drake, Party. Let's see. Party Next Door. Let's see if we can find the album. Sexy songs. What the? How do you? Okay. Here we go. We got it. All right, we got it. Now, again, family, how y'all feel about this album? We start off with CNN Towers. I really feel like CNN Towers is a very solid intro. Let's see if we can pull some lyrics over here real quick. Thought you caught me slipping, had me dead to rights. Nothing ever happened, girl. They fed you lies like a tiny house out back. I'm trying to shed some light. Some things that you've been hearing about me. Sit is pretty when it's dead, just like a flower. What colors the CN Towers? It's blue now. This the hook, actually. Like how I'm feeling about you now. I was too down. Tell me what to do now. Okay. He even kind of give us a little sublime right here. Thought you caught me slipping, had me dead to rights. Nothing ever happened, girl. They fed you lies. Right? My dog Slim. What it do, gang? I see you. Mothballs. Let's actually get to somewhere he's kind of throwing shots. Now, this song, Deeper. Deeper is a song that is fully Party Next Door. It is a song that is getting very high praise right now. Let's see here. Very fire song. I do love this song. I wish we could play these songs. Of course, we're on YouTube, so we cannot do that. Very fire song. One thing this album did do was shed light on Party Next Door for the ones who didn't know. Of course, if you're in the culture, you know about Party Next Door, but for more casuals who just listen to Drake, getting this Party Next Door experience probably was a good one for you, because he gave us some good melodies. He gave us, some good songs on this album. No cap.
Let's go.
Yo, I appreciate the sub. Let's see here. Small Town Fame. Very fire song. This song does have a beat switch at the end of it. It really goes crazy. Brian Steele. Now, Brian Steele, Drake does give us a little rap beef lingering. Let's see here. You know what? I don't know why I'm pulling. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it on here. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's go to Brian Steele. Okay, shout out. Let's go through these lyrics, family. Shout Brian Steele. I'm too geek for the guys. Yeah, whoa, I've been in the house, but I'm coming outside tonight. Girl, you're so sexy. There's nothing that I want to keep on the side. Yeah, I love how you always be speaking your mind. I feel things, baby, but lately I'm feeling things deeper inside. Oh, real. It's your front, you're behind, you're sweet, you're kind. The pussy's so good, it could keep me inside. But fuck that, baby. I got to pop out with the guys tonight. Pussy so good that I should be inside. I took some polka dot, girl. Now I'm saying designs. Big page. Reaching. Don't freed up the slime. Okay, big page. Reaching. Done freed up the slime. Oh, shit. Broski just hit me. Said, put all the beef on the side. I can't. Right here. That's what we were looking for. Big page. Reaching. Who is Big Page, though? Is that like Thug's manager or something like that? Is that who that is? Big Page reaching, done freed up the slime. Oh shit, broski just hit me up. Said put all the beef to the side. I can't. Okay, again, just kind of letting you know, like, we still got some things to discuss. Now, this next song, Give Me a Hug, has the internet ablaze. Family, Give Me a Hug was the only rap song on this album. And this song almost outshadows the entire album by itself. This song, Give Me a Hug, Drake took off. Now, why is this important? He already, and I don't want to speed too far ahead. I want to pace the conversation. But Give Me a Hug was a record that could have went the wrong way and it would have looked bad on Drake. This album is an album that could have went the wrong way and it would have looked bad on Drake. But the consensus have spoken. The culture has spoken. This album is at minimum solid. Solid. Now, if you're a Drake fan, you're probably calling it very fire. You're probably calling it fire. And guess what? I'm saying some Kendrick. Here's the thing I keep saying. Kendrick fans are Drake fans. Drake fans are Kendrick fans for the most part. The ones who are just sticking to, I'm just on Kendrick no matter what he does, those are the people right now probably calling the album whack, right? But Give Me a Hug, Drake shows us that the rapping skills have not gone anywhere. He's still very sharp. He's throwing some subliminals at some people, some not so subliminal, very overt, letting you know exactly what it is. Man, let's get to it, family. Let's pull up the lyrics to Give Me a Hug. Because the first time I heard Give Me a Hug, mind blown. It's a few songs in life that I remember the first time I heard them, and that moment escapes us more today because the amount of music dropped. But I remember the first time, literally, I heard 6 Foot, 7 Foot by Wayne, mind blown. No cap, I remember the first time I heard Meek Mill's intro, mind blown. This song here, the first time I heard it with the level of expectation that is on Drake right now to deliver, and for him to seemingly, in my opinion, he over-delivered on this track. Man, look. Let's pull up the lyrics to Give Me a Hug. Let's pull up the lyrics to Give Me a Hug. All right? Okay. Now, the boy's talking, so again, lock in with your boy, family. I appreciate you, all right? Verse 1, Give Me a Hug. Track 10 on Some Sexy Songs for You. Yeah. Drake elimination, fake intimidation. Take a minute, take a deep breath, have a little bit of patience. Drizzy, you amazing. You the inspiration. You set the bar for the next generation. Now, if we are breaking this down, he's starting this off like, just take a step back, chill. Drake, you are the one. That's what he's telling himself. Like, you know how people come at you and you got to remind yourself? That's what Drake is doing. People been coming for the boy. He's reminding himself. Drizzy, you amazing. You the inspiration. You set the bar for the next generation. You Neo in the Matrix. These niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish making kids feel emotion. Using you for promotion. Truer words have never been spoken. That is absolute fact. Family, guess what? The entire Super Bowl was somewhat Drake promotion. The biggest moment of the Super Bowl was when Kendrick looked directly in the camera and said, say Drake, using your name for promotion. Truer words have never been spoken. Niggas want to see RIP on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. Niggas want to see Rip Me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. That's a double entendre, right? Hulk Hogan comes in the ring, rip that shit wide open, right? Niggas want to see Rip Me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. I appreciate the fans rocking with me. This is really just a small token. Really fucking with the visionary, which is true, right? Drake is a visionary. No matter how much you may not like him, the boy works hard. The boy has dominated multiple categories like none other before. You may not like him. You may call it glazing, but it's still facts. He is a visionary. Only reason I ain't got a girl and I ain't getting married because I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in the cemetery. Damn! God damn! This shit in hip-hop terms is like soul food when you just get that good plate and you just eating good. Like the nigga is going in. The nigga spitting. Bulletproof doors so heavy got me rolling like a dignitary. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on the boy's obituary. Cause if I die, it's these niggas that become the sole beneficiary. And what the fuck they gonna do with it? Have the girls up at 29 on stage twerking with a dictionary. 29, of course, is a strip club. Where's that club at? Area 29 is in Houston. Okay. Had the girls up at 29 on stage twerking with a dictionary. Guilt trips, not Turk trips, when it's cold out here in February. Guilting the hoes. Like, why you want to guilt trip the hoes? Like, let the hoe be, let her have fun. You feel me? Because right now, shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. Now, right here, the beat switches. And we're going to hear pieces of it throughout the stream because, you know, we got some clips we're going to play. Again, I cannot just play the music on YouTube. I'm sorry. Cause right now, shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. This girl face so pretty, I can only think of fucking missionary. Right here, the beat switch. Fuck that, make the beat switch, turn the hoes up, give $1 million to him. Right now, I got so many villas booked, I owe like $1 billion to him. Dirk's boy told me Marvin Room was his favorite song. He was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we in some shit, brother. Talking about 21 Savage. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker. Hold up! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! 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 Oh yeah, talk about it. Oh my goodness. You talk about a nigga that was happy. Oh my God. I was so happy that Drake shot directly at Joe Budden. Oh my God, I was so happy about that. And the way he did it, you big up Melissa Ford, who is a legend in her own right, who from the town, and you say you hate to see it sitting next to a dick sucker? What? Oh my God, amazing. 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 Because, family, let's not forget, just last week, let's pull that up real quick. Let's pull that up real quick. Just 1 week ago, Joe Budden called Drake a corpse. Let me see here. Okay, right here. Just last week, it ain't even been a whole week. This was a few days ago. This was the early pod of this week, February 12th. Now, this is coming after pause. Drake dropped a photo on his Finsta Instagram, or Finsta, a picture of Joe Budden smoking a cig, right? Joe Budden sees the picture, he says this.
You ice cold. I'm not doing it back and forth with a corpse.
Come on, man.
I wanted to do it when you was lit. It was fun. Don't go get shot all through the year and then pop up like Bernie at Weekend at Bernie's wanting to shoot at me now. No, nigga. Go spin. Spin the fucking block. This fucking nigga. Are you crazy?
Well, again, he said that last week. Yo, we got to play that bar. I'm not going to lie. We got to play that bar now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's find it real quick.
R.I.P. Oh, that's a
Fish making kids feel emotion. You got me rolling to 'em. Right now, I got so many villas booked. I'm like a villain. You really in some shit, brother. But listen for you, a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker. Shit about to be a lit summer.
Shit hit. All right. Here we go. Let's get back to the lyrics. All right. So, again, I'm sorry, family. You know, Joe Budden creates narratives every week that are so nasty with no evidence to back them. It's just really his hidden agendas. If he don't like an artist, dislikes a person, he finds whatever way he can discredit them. And Drake has been a person that Joe Budden has discredited since day one. I tell y'all all the time, though, you got to be careful with Joe Budden. He hates what he loves. That's what makes this nigga so insane and entertaining. The nigga will tell you he hates an entire album, but at the end of it be like, but it's a good album. What? Like, that's Joe. Anyway, let's get back to it. Fuck that, make the beat switch, turn the hoes up, give $1 million to him. Right now, I got so many villas booked, I'll own like $1 billion to him. Drake's boy told me Marvin Room was his favorite song. He was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker. Shit about to be a lit summer. Tell Tony leave the motor running. Tell Mike that the ceiling's too low and booby, how we supposed to throw 100? They be dropping shit, but we be dropping harder shit. Fuck a rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit. Trying to get the party lit for the bitches. Them Nike tights is hugging on that ass like they missed it. What's up? Now let's hit this real quick. They be dropping shit, but we be dropping harder shit. Is he talking about Dot? Is he talking about Dot? I really do think he's speaking about Dot right here. The reason I say I think he's speaking about Dot, because the next line afterwards, fuck a rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit. Again, you got to remember, Kendrick, what was the name of it? Real quick. Kendrick just released a song. It came and went. Pause. Watch the party die. Watch the party die. You got Drake here saying, fuck a rap beef. Fuck a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit. Trying to get the party lit for the bitches. Them Nike tights is hugging on that ass like they missed it. What's up? Niggas is hating the boy for sure. The women in love. Walk in the strip club. Damn, I missed you hoes. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Right here, he goes into a Aaron Hall sample of I Miss You. Family, the song is so beautiful. Bravo to Drake. Bravo to Drake. He did it. He did it. Because even without the one rap song, this was a solid album, period. This is a solid album at minimum. But giving us that rap, that one that we needed, and you really hit that motherfucker out the park, again, narrative online has changed. We're not seeing a lot of Drake hate today. My dog Mario, what's up, man? I see you, twin. All right. Let's get to now. Oh, family, one thing y'all didn't know. This is something y'all didn't know. All right, let me show y'all this. Because see, Drake, he a slickster too. You got to know Drake a slickster too. Now look, one thing y'all may have not noticed, and we got a lot to speak about around this album, but let's talk about some of the subliminals that Drake threw out with this album. Family, look at this. Do y'all notice that this is a 21-track album? 21 tracks. Family, it's 21 tracks because Drake was saluting, shouting out 21 Savage. He was saluting, shut up. Y'all let Kendrick get it off, shut up. He was saluting 21 Savage for being the only nigga in this corner to hold it down the whole time. That's a fact. Get that out there. Let the world know it's 21 tracks because he was saluting 21 Savage. All right. Now, one other thing about this album. This album is a UMG drop. This album is a UMG drop. You see right here, OVO Sound, Santa Ana Records, Republic Records, Universal Music Group. What's going on there? OVO Sound, that's Drake. Santa Ana Records, that is Party. Republic Records is Party. UMG is Drake. In the scope of what we're speaking about right here. So technically, this could be looked at as Drake's last. Oh my God! Excuse me, family. My bad. Damn. I was eating ass all last night, and that shit just kind of jumped back up out me. My bad. Anyway, you got this album. Technically, could be looked at as Drake's final album with UMG. He owed UMG one more album, and with this dropping under UMG, this could very well be his last album. Now, he's still in court with UMG. That talk has kind of died lately, and we haven't got an update on that lately, right? We haven't. So we'll see where that goes, but this is a UMG drop. Let's get to some reactions. The one that, of course, we want to hear is Joe Budden. We want to hear exactly how Joe Budden felt, you know, when he heard the bars, right? So let's get to that. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see here. Yo, family, y'all enjoying y'all Saturday? What's up? What's happening? Okay. Here we go. All right, so this is the reaction on the pod. First of all, give it up to Joe. Today is his 800th episode. That's fire. Joe do a lot of hating. He do a lot of narrative creating. But one thing he also does a lot of is working. You can never take that hard work out of this man. He's a very hard-working man. He's built a strong legacy in hip-hop from his podcast. Not to mention, he was a good rapper. Now, let Joe tell it. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. Fuck no. But when it comes to the ability to rap, he does have the ability to rap. He just forgets when it comes to being a great rapper, it's more than just having the ability to rap. When you were talking about being a great rapper, everybody can be a great rapper, but can you connect? Can you make an audience like it? Can you make an audience feel it? Can you make a hook? Can you, like, we're speaking about the art of making music more than we're speaking about the art of rap. He wasn't great at the art of making music. He was great at the art of rap, but he was not great at the art of making music. Anyway, let's check out the reaction to the pod, the Joe Budden pod today, hearing the Drake song. My bad.
When we really in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker.
Hate to see it.
That lip trembling. Yeah. Legend.
Trey Day, what's up? I see you.
You are a legend from the 6. Let's get it.
So flip.
Really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we really in some shit.
Yo, Joe Budden got these niggas so in check up here at the pod. She ain't even looking at Joe. She's just looking straight. She like, nope, I need this check. My life has been going in a great direction since I've joined this podcast. I'm just gonna take this compliment and keep moving. That's all she on right now.
Brother, Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker.
Hey, rewind that again. I don't think you got it.
Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we really in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker. Shit about to be a lit summer.
Nigga put an effect on the dick sucker.
Now look, family, I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. Well, you know what? We're looking at the reaction now. I'll save it for after this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen for you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker.
So Joe Budden is trying to allude to maybe Drake was speaking about Queen's Flip, who also sits to the other side of Melissa Ford.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What you talking about, Joe? Nigga, he was not talking about, nigga, Queen's Flip?
Nigga, what?
Nah. Maybe I'll pull up the pod to play that. Maybe. That might take it too long. Let's stay with it. But Ish has always said Drake wants a wife. He wants to settle down. He wants a slower type of lifestyle. That's what Ish has always pushed that Drake wants, and he acts the way he does because he really wants a wife. Now, no one agrees with him. Even the other podcasters on the show never agree with that narrative, but it's what Ish believed. Now, the beginning of the song, we remember Drake saying, the reason that I'm out here, the reason why, he says, let me see, set the bar for the next, using you for niggas want to see, I appreciate. Only reason I ain't got a girl and I ain't getting married because I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in the cemetery. So what they're now saying is he addressed exactly why he isn't married-ish. So, honest, Joe Budden was silent this entire episode. Let me say that now. Let me say that right now. Drake smacked this boy in the mouth so bad, gave him a shot. Joe ain't have shit to say today. He was quiet. They dropped great album, or again, if at minimum, solid album, and he shitted on you on the best song on that motherfucker. So Joe really was just back down quiet in a corner this entire pod. The entire pod. But I paused it here because you see this like puppy dog sad face on Joe right here. This was what he needed. When Queens Flip threw out the idea of this being an Art of War chess move, Joe was like, yeah, like he clinged on to Queens Flip's narrative.
What he is trying to do.
That nigga ain't got shit to say. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. He ain't got shit to say. Now, this was the initial reaction to the pod, but deeper into the pod, literally like at the end, you know, Joe is still trying to find something to say. You know what I mean? Against Drake. So let's find one more clip of today's episode. Let's see. Or did I just soundbite it? May have to pull it up. Hold on. Let me find it real quick, family. Yo, family, y'all ain't tell me what y'all got planned for the weekend. Like, is y'all boot up all weekend? Or was last night, and it just is what it is? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, no, not that one. Not that. Where is it at?
And the judge having the
no. Where's it at, yo? Where's it at, Joe? Let's see. And if I can't find it, you know what? We'll just move on. But I could pull up the pod, but it'll just take so much time. That's the only thing. Yeah, they only got
Drake elimination, fake intimidation.
They only got one clip going right now. Okay, so we'll skip it. But what I was looking for is basically Joe Budden reiterated what Queens Flip said earlier. Hey Drake, I see you trying to play the divide and conquer game. And that was pretty much it. But you know, he does it in his Joe Budden-esque voice, way, and the rest.
There's records on here that I like. I'm not going to say some bad.
All right, so let's kind of hit a few more things. I guess since we've been talking about Joe, Joe does somewhat defend Drake here. You have one of his co-hosts, Ice, who, you know, is basically, he's a yes man for sure for Joe. But besides that, he said that the album will probably sell around 121st week. Joe Budden has it going higher. Family, how much y'all think it's going to sell? Me, I think it does probably 300. I'm going to go 300.
Box, I'm with you.
300 clean.
It's a big gap.
Or not clean,
I'm
but
going lower.
300.
Yeah. Pause.
319, something like that.
How much lower? Let's hear.
120.
Really? This nigga was clearly lying.
We'll get deeper into that because, what's his name? Russ. He gives a great take on what Drake Independent would look like. Now, Melissa Ford, being Melissa Ford, she's living up in, she's trying to live in the moment. So on her Instagram, she's changed her bio. you get Pod Queen, legend from the 6. Host of Hot and Bothered podcast, co-host of the Joe Budden Pod. Hey, look, man, Melissa, do you win? Do you, Queen? Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Your name was mentioned on literally the hottest track out right now. So live it up. A lot of other things happen. Drake breaks Kendrick Lamar's record for the biggest streaming day for any rapper in 2025 with 92.4 million, right? Kendrick last year had this landmark with 92.3 million, right? And we're not going to get into a back and forth about, Drake versus Kendrick, this and that. I think more so to be said right now is Drake is not dead. Far from it. We enjoy his music. And to me, this moment would tell me a lot more about Kendrick now going forward than it will Drake. And I'm going to tell you why. Drake made it clear. Fuck a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit. We moving on. We moving on to the next step. Is Kendrick going to stay in this moment of the battle? Since the battle, he has not left the battle moment. Everything since the battle has been about the battle from Kendrick's side. From GNX having subliminals, from, of course, the pop out, from the Super Bowl performance. Everything since the battle has been centered around Drake in a way. Now I want to know, do we get Kendrick out of this zone? Does Kendrick move on? Or is Kendrick lingering in this moment forever? Which only time will tell. But I will say this. I don't think Kendrick should continue in this celebrational tour of Not Like Us. I feel like you've given us all the celebrations we needed. Let me tell it, the pop-out was the peak. Of course, besides the battle itself. The pop-out was amazing. Amazing. The Super Bowl, not so much. So we've milked this cow. Are we moving on? Or will we be beefing with Drake for life? Are we hearing Not Like Us for life? That's a question I do have. Will Kendrick Lamar perform Not Like Us for the rest of his career? It is his biggest song. But if so, it's just tying another artist into your biggest moment of your career forever. Which Kendrick is bigger than that, right? Kendrick is bigger than his entire career being centered around another artist, right? So I'm interested to see where Kung Fu Kenny goes from here. I am. All right. We got that. We'll hit that in a minute. Drake takes the #1 spot from Kendrick Lamar on Spotify Global Top Artist Chart. He does have a lyric on the song Celibacy where he says, "We're not like them, baby, and they're not like us." Now, it's different when you read it. It sounds more like diss-worthy, but in the actual flow of the song, I didn't even think about that. Like, really. I caught it, but I'm like, it's a slick way if he is trying to throw a little diss. But I didn't take that as a diss. It's really just him like, yo, baby, we in our own world type shit. Like, this is a R&B song, Celibacy. So I didn't take it like that, right? Reactions from the streamers has been amazing. Again, Give Me a Hug has took the internet by storm. No cap.
Oh, that's what we wanted you to do the whole time, Jizzle. Put it in the music, dog. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on the boys or bitch.
These are actual reactions the first time they heard it. Now I'm gonna have to mute the song.
Cause if I die.
Damn, hold on, but I do want to try to hear them speak.
That are waiting on the boys obituary, cause if I die,
don't nobody want you to die, Dre.
And what the fuck are they gonna do with it?
It's finally clapping back.
Guilt trips.
Now, of course.
Now, shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. This girl, fuck that, make a beat switch, turn on. Right now, I got so many.
Damn. Nah, he getting the reaction he wanted from this first listening. And see, they was... Yo, is this Carl Anthony Townsend? What the fuck?
All right.
Oh
Baby.
my God.
We be dropping hard as shit. Fuck on red beef. I'm trying to get the party lit.
Damn. Damn. Okay. More rollout. So I'm at Tatiana's, #1 restaurant in NYC. Nigerian chef, by the way. Thank you for throwing that in there. Food was amazing. It's time to pay, and waitress said card declined. Laughing emoji. I said, cap! Then a random woman came to us with this card and said it's covered by the 6. Happy Valentine's Day. Not only did Drake pay for this couple's meal at this top-notch restaurant in NYC, they paid for all the customers that entire night. If you went to this restaurant Valentine's Day night, your food was paid for. Compliments of PND and the boy. Very, very dope rollout. Very dope. Again, the numbers that this album will do, the numbers that this album will do will be very telling, because we didn't get a lot of promo for this album besides Drake telling us. That's literally been it. Some posts from Drake. If this album goes crazy, if it goes 300, 350, with UMG having this final album with Party Next Door in this scenario, yo, we're going to let, and again, I'm just tapping on it, but I'm going to let Russ speak on it. Because, Russ is an independent artist, has been an independent artist. We're going to get to Ebro as well. Don't you even trip. And it was something else I wanted to play real quick now. What was it? We'll find it. Anyway, Kanye as well. Kanye is on the bandwagon of Drake. Kanye reposted at Drake, Give Me a Hug has reached #1 on US Apple Music. Again, Ye reposted that. Let's see. Okay, that's what we just said. The opening day streams for Drake on Spotify. This album comes in 7th overall. You got Certified Lover Boy #1 with 153 million streams opening day. Scorpion with 132 million streams. For All the Dogs, 109 million streams. Her Loss, 98 million streams. More Life, 61 million streams. Honestly, Nevermind, 61 million streams. Actually tied for #6. And Some Songs for You hit at 56 million. And what was also surprising to me is Views only having 37 million. But I will say this. Drake ushered in a lot of customers to Apple Music with this album, me being one of them. So after Views, I can understand why the numbers are higher. I can. Okay. Let's see here. We got some more stuff on this topic, so we still on this for Showski. I need to use the bathroom real quick, though. I'm going to hit y'all with this real quick. So let's check out some clips of Drake actually performing overseas in Australia. He's having these intimate sets, it seems, after some concerts. Let's check out this one here. I'll be right back and we'll get to more topics. Let me turn it up a little bit. So this is him doing Marvin's Room to the crowd. All right. Be right back.
Drake on Valentine's Day. For all the bangers.
I don't trust these bitches. They might catch me slipping. You're the only one. I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches. They might catch me slipping. You're the only one. I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches. They might catch me slipping. You're the only one. Oh, no. Trust these shit. Oh, no. Trust these shit.
Okay. Okay, family. Let's get back to it. Drake out here croning. He out here croning them. Crowning. Okay. The producer of Nokia, one very fire song on the album, who apparently also sang with him on the song, had only 1,000 followers when the album came out. Drake doesn't need to call Taylor Swift white producer to get a hit. The true anti-industry. Now, the producer puts up a message when the album releases. He says, I don't even know where to start. This record means a lot to me in the midst of a mental breakdown. I channeled all the pain, trauma, and joy into music, not letting a effed up mental state stop me from expressing myself. No kid came from people I love ringing my line, asking if I was okay, inviting me out to karaoke, clubbing, going to crazy food spots, and just enjoying the finer things in life. When Drake puts pen to pad on an Elkin team, you know it's a special one. Yo, man, I'm telling you, the narrative around Drake switched up so fast. We got to remember, Apple Music last week uploaded They Not Like Us 1,000 times until they ran out of goddamn characters. But this week here, what is that same Apple Music posting? At Party, at Drake, turn up the heat with their new EP, Some Sexy Songs for You, is out now. And, you know, they should not be picking sides in the first place, you know, putting up They Not Like Us posts like this anyway. But you see my man say stay on that side, right? Okay, cool. Looks like The Corpse will get another #1 album without the Big Machine support. You see here the top albums: Drake at #1, Gen X at #2, Bad Bunny at #3, and The Weeknd at #4. What's the irony in that, family? Drake literally introduced the other three who are in the top 4. Think about it. Kendrick Lamar, Drake brought out on tour. Bad Bunny, he did features with, kind of introduced him to the American crowd. The Weeknd, we already know the relationship where The Weeknd almost was even signed to signed to OVO, right? That is crazy. Let's see. He also said, I've been a nice guy. What was the last song on the album? This is on the last song on the album. He says, I've been a nice guy. I've been a nice guy. People I've done right by flipped on me. But girl, it's all right. Not surprising by nothing. I take it all in stride. That was on Greedy. The track Greedy. Cool. Alright. That's just more crooning. Cool. Now, let's get to Ebro. Ebro is backpedaling his words. Alright. Now, Ebro went viral last week for saying Drake is a sickness. By the way, name a time in life Ebro did not go viral without it involving hating on another artist. I'll wait. Anyway, last week he called Drake a sickness, which got him a lot of backlash. Backlash that I guess he wasn't expecting because it's been kick Drake back in time, right? But the coach stood up for Drake and said, this is just hate. This is real hate. And we know this is a hidden agenda that you have against Drake anyway. This is your biasness coming out against Drake. Internet fraud him, and now he is trying to moonwalk out of those words. Now, let's check out what Ebro had to say this week when addressing the backlash he received. This was this week.
How people work in this world. The isolated sentence, Drake is a sickness, bro, that's a tough, that is, and you can't then follow that up with, yo, play my Drake party next door and think it's going to balance out. Calling someone a sickness.
But by the way, I'm not, go ahead, hit me with the button and let me get my thing off. You finish up. You finish up. Keep going and let me get my thing.
No, that's the whole button.
I'm as someone who prefers hip-hop that stands for something. We're at a moment in hip.
Now, let me tell you one quick thing, in my opinion, about Ebro. The first thing he says, right.
First.
Let's see.
I'm as someone who prefers hip-hop that stands for something.
When he says he prefers hip-hop that stands for something, Ebro is a person who overcompensates for being mixed race. Ebro is a mixed race man who goes pro-black so people don't pull his mixed race card. In actuality, him and Drake could really be brothers, in actuality. But he shits on Drake and what he says Drake stands for in this protest of anything pro-black because he's overcompensating.
I'm as someone who prefers hip-hop that stands for something. We're at a moment in history where we have an artist that hit the biggest stage and wanted to make a statement and wasn't just chart chasing and wasn't just trying to appease everybody and wasn't just trying to make something comfortable.
Now, you know what I hate about this too? And I'm going to let him go. I'm sorry.
So all the fans out there that's always been like, yo, hip-hop used to do this and hip-hop used to do that. We have that in this moment. Does it stick around? I don't know. But we have that in this moment. And in that audio, it's not about Drake, bro. Drake is a proxy.
Now, this is where he fucked up. The entire conversation was started by Drake. Him saying this is not about Drake is literally is moronic because the entire debate they were having was about Drake. He said Drake was a sickness. Now he's trying to back out of it and say all artists have this sickness. Even he has the sickness. Now everybody got the sickness. Wait.
Nigga, what?
Because that is not what you said to go viral. The hate that you spewed to go viral. It wasn't we're all sick. It was Drake is a sickness.
And I sit around, I don't know. But we have that in this moment. And in that audio, it's not about Drake, bro. Drake is a proxy. And I said that in the audio. And for his bitch ass fans, and let me go a step further, and his bitch ass.
See, he wants to go viral because he doesn't go viral. The only way he goes viral is by hate. No one looks at his opinion in hip hop and stamps him. You stamping academics. You stamping Joe Budden, whether you like those two or not. Those two are pillars in the community of the culture. Those are people we look to when opinions are being thrown around. No one hears Ebro's opinion. When was the last time you seen an Ebro clip go viral, family? Again, besides hate. Have you ever seen something Ebro said about the culture go viral or about an artist that wasn't tied with hate go viral? No. It's only the hate.
To not hear what I just said right there and understand what I said and think you're gonna punk me on social media by trying to take it out of by trying to take it out of context, y'all could get the button. I love this kind of smoke because let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about chart chasing artists that only stand to appease and chase charts and make money. And we can specifically look at it in hip hop. It happens in any genres, but we can specifically look at it in hip hop. It is about toxicity. It is about chasing women, lowest common denominator, sex, and all the things that we complain about in the music.
So he's saying the way that artists chase the charts are by putting out all this basically degenerate music. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. Drake's biggest song is not degeneracy at all. It's God's Plan. That's his biggest song.
Right.
It's all of those things. We've always, and not that we don't enjoy it. Everybody enjoys it and have fun. But what we were talking about in that clip was what happened at the Super Bowl and what this battle represented and what was under attack. And for people to be that upset about what I said after saying we all love Drake, we all love the music, he's beloved, but the fact that they focused in on me saying Drake is a sickness, what they removed is Drake is just a proxy. It could have been, and I said it in there, it could have been any artist. Many artists have done what Drake has done.
That's the point. It couldn't be any artist.
It could. It could have been any artist, bro.
You're kind of moving the goalpost a little bit because this whole thing's...
Listen, you know it's real when Ebro's co-hosts are challenging what he says. No one challenges what Ebro says. No one. I'm telling you. Up there, if you challenge what Ebro says too much, he'll get rid of you. That's how Ebro give it up. If you don't like how I give it up, then you out of here. Bottom line, that's how Ebro give it up. So you know this is cast one. You know he had to somewhat feel away because Ebro did literally change the entire argument.
Started because it's Drake.
Because it's not about Jay-Z. It's not about Puff. It's not about everybody else.
This particular moment is not. Yes. I am not just talking about this particular moment. I'm talking about artists who have spent their time validating their existence based on charts.
That's not Drake. And you better believe Kendrick Lamar looks for number ones as well. He chases the charts as well. I don't know what Ebro is saying. K-Dot don't put all that work in for his music not to go number one? What is he talking about?
Not everybody though?
Yes.
No, it's not everybody.
It's not Kendrick. It's not Kendrick.
It's
That's
not
cap.
Everybody, bro. It's not.
That's cap.
So you don't think the charts are important?
It's the artists we play.
Exactly. You think the charts are not important to Kendrick?
Bro, it's not.
So you don't think the charts are important?
It's the artists we play on the radio. It's the artists that usually get.
Okay, that's K-Dot, dick nigga. You play K-Dot on the radio. It's the artists you play on the radio.
It's the artists that usually get to the Super Bowl. Yes, and that's the story. Is you have one.
All right, so now old man Ebro is talking out both sides of his face here. Drake is easily a proxy because everyone is shitting on him right now. Don't be a pussy. Name the other artists. Say their names. Rick Ross, Future. Hold on. Yeah, y'all can read this, right? Pusha T. What do they rap about? What does Ebro have to say to that? Look at this bullshit here. We all have the sickness.
What?
Some are working on it. Some are celebrating it. Some have been freed. It comes with plugging into the matrix.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
The fuck is this nigga talking about, man? Ebro is backpedaling like Deion Sanders in '98 on the Cowboys. Now Drake did post this photo on his Finsta page of Ebro because Ebro said Drake didn't listen to Kendrick and do the ayahuasca. So Drake posted this photo with Ebro in the back and a pot of ayahuasca. Goddamn. The boy. Ye, give me a hug is incredible. Sheesh. See, Ye giving Drake his credit, right? Give me a hug is incredible. Okay. What else from this? We already got to the croning. We heard enough croning. Anything else from this? So family, last take. Drake album is fire. Drake album is fire. I think he delivered, him and Party Next Door. Very excited to hear the solo album. Very intrigued to know if the next album will be on UMG or not. Was this the last drop with UMG? I doubt if he actually ever leaves UMG, but if he does, I can see a world where he does go independent. But Only time will tell. Okay? Last few things, he was texting with somebody. He said he uses the Grammy as a girl's doorstop, the girl's doorstop, and he said his bedroom does have a ladies' bathroom. So his bathroom has a ladies' and a male's, right? Just him performing some sexy songs for you. Look, I think he knew he was finna set the world on fire. That's why he run across the stage like this. Damn, I'm on that. I'm on that. Damn. Internet clones got him. Damn. Okay, let's keep it moving. All right. Yo, family, how about this news? Ye and his wife, Bianca Censori, have split up and are planning to divorce.
What?
Who would ever thought? The man was just parading this woman around naked all over the world. Who would ever thought? Now, I will say I didn't see this coming. I think there was something where they had a mutual split. He gave her $5 million. I think that was the number. Let me look it up. Ye gives $5 million. Let me do this real quick because Ye got some weird shit popping up on the internet too. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. Oh shit, not that. Bianca Censori and Kanye West are reportedly planning to file for a divorce just 11 days after she pulled a nude stunt on the Grammys red carpet. It has been said that the duo mutually agreed that she would receive $5 million following their brief marriage, which started in December of 2022. Family, did he hire her for like a few years and just pay her $5 million? Like, I wanted her to be my muse for a few years, get off the way I got off, pay her a few millions, and keep this shit moving? This seems like the agreement, with the final finale being you walk the Grammys butt-ass naked. That's what it's seeming like to me. Like, it gotta be more to this. I even seen somebody, no, it was too funny. I even seen somebody say that Bianca was a fed, so he would portray her out, making her dress nude and do all this wild shit, you know, because he knew she was a fed. That was just hilarious. But I do think he had some kind of agreement with her that they knew they wouldn't be together forever, because they already had the $5 million mutual agreement ready to go as soon as we heard about the split. As soon as. Damn. Okay. Okay. We still got more. So let's see here. What do we want to hit next? Okay. We'll get into, I just passed it. Do we want to get into Gilly? Yeah. We can get in, no. Let's get into Jay-Z real quick. Okay. So, the accusations that were false, well, the accusations that came about against Jay-Z have officially been dropped, okay? They've been dropped, right? Here is the filing for court. This is the notice of voluntary dismissal pursuant to Rule 41A1A of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. The claim right here was Sean Combs' Daddy's House Recordings, Inc. This was the plaintiff. Now, pursuant to Rule 41A of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, plaintiff Jane Doe by and through her undersigned counsel hereby gives notice that the above captioned action is voluntary, dismissed with prejudice, meaning it cannot be brought back against Hove. Counsel for plaintiff have discussed this matter with counsel for each defendant who acknowledge and consent to this submission. So that's a W for Hove first. Let's give it up. That's a W for Hove. And Hove even commented on the situation. Hove says, today is a victory. The frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations have been dismissed. The civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. The fictional tale they created was laughable, if not for the seriousness of the claims. I would not wish this experience on anyone. The trauma that my wife, my children, loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed. This 1-800 lawyer gets to file a suit, hide behind Jane Doe, and when they quickly realize that the money grab is going to fail, they get to walk away with no repercussions. The system has failed. The court must protect victims, of course. While the same ethical responsibility, the courts must protect the innocent from being accused without a shred of evidence. May the truth prevail for all victims and those falsely accused equally. Sean Carter, very dope statement. We did not believe these allegations truthfully in the beginning. Again, we spoke about this already. There was already a filing against Diddy, and there was already a filing against Diddy, and they basically were like, hey, yo, we got Jay-Z a part of this filing, and unless he pays us, then we're going to put his name in this filing, and we're going to, throw these accusations at him, right? Hove didn't pay. They threw out the accusations. Hove was, fighting vigorously the entire time to make sure he cleared his name. He had even sued this lawyer, Tony Bugsby, before the allegations came out because he knew they were coming. Nevertheless, I'm happy for Diddy. Not Diddy. I'm so sorry. I'm happy for Hove. That's a W. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Do we want to get into Gilly? So Gilly did, he did Shannon Sharp's podcast, and we got some, dope sound bites. I haven't listened to this entire interview myself yet, but he asked him why he doesn't go to Jay-Z's brunch parties. Let's listen to Gilly the King's answer.
You want me to keep it real with you, or you want me to lie to you?
Keep it a buck.
I said the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this shit.
Damn! Yo, Gilly got a strong opinion. I fuck with that.
You want me to keep it real with you, or you want me to lie to you?
Keep it a buck.
Real quick before because I don't want to keep pausing. Gilly should have took off this hat for parts of this interview. Like, Gilly giving some real statements, but it's just hard to take him serious with this dumbass hat on his head. What the fuck is this hat? The fuck? Come on, Gilly. All right.
Keep it a buck.
I said the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this shit. Give me the money.
Wow.
You think I'm letting it use my brand? Huh? See, Rich shit like this.
Yeah, I see how you turn to that.
I got this shit from Russell and them. I ain't there yet. But I be seeing the rich shit like this. They get a little money, they cross their legs and shit. That's all this is, man. Let's keep it real. I operate with 26 major brands. You think I don't know what branding is?
Now, I do agree with Gilly, and I never saw it this way. Think about it. Hove being able to get Gilly at his brunch does show power that Hove has because of the amount of power that Gilly has. Gilly has power, just as some of the other people at this Rock Nation brunch, which Gilly is basically saying, this is just a showcase that I can get all these niggas who got money to gather up and do what I say, so just give me the money and I control these niggas. I get it.
Come on, we don't work from New Amsterdam Vodka, Manscaped, Harrier Razors, Roman Swipes, you name them. Mm-hmm. They come to $1 million worth of game because we move the needle. I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? I don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real. The only smiling they do is when the billionaires in the picture. Look at all these broke ass on the lawn. Come on, man. I ain't with none of that shit. I don't want to party with you. I built the way for myself. I made a way for myself. I made my own way.
That's a fact.
Me and God, man.
Amen.
So I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay in my own world, smoke my weed and make my content, and keep kicking you asses. That's what I like to do.
Okay.
I learned that all of that shit is fake.
Really?
Yes. All of it, that's why I don't go to no parties. Because all of it is fake. All of it is a bunch of fluff. All of it is a bunch of drunk lying to each other. Man, we gonna get together, man. This the year, baby. Yeah. I ain't even got your number. Shut up. You ain't got to lie to me no more. I'm rich. Matter of fact, I'm tracking you now, and I might buy a couple of you bastards.
Talk your shit.
You ain't got to lie to me no more.
Talk your shit, Gilly. Now, Memphis Bleak has responded to
You want me to keep
Gilly saying, you know, what this is. As far as just Jay-Z being able to gather all these niggas on a lawn type shit. Hold on. What is that? Here we go. So, you know, he said, niggas want to be here smiling, laughing emojis. Then he says again, we laugh at you haters, laughing emojis. Yo, who got more money, Gilly or Memphis Bleak? I think Gilly might have Memphis. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because that deal, Gilly the King deal with Barstool, worth. How much that motherfucker was worth? Nah, this cap. This is cap. It's worth way more than this. They got it worth $3 million. But it's definitely worth more than that. I think it was like $100 million deal. In 2020, the two signed a deal with Barstool Sports, a sports and culture website. Hip Hop Overload said the deal was worth $3 million in exchange for 50% ownership stake in the show. I think this is cap. I think that is cap. Let me see. Gilly the King deal. Let's see if I can pull something with this. Gilly the King and Wallace Peoples, also known as Wallow, signed a deal with media company Barstool in 2020. The deal is reportedly worth $3 million for 50% of ownership. Really? I could have been wrong. I thought this deal was worth way more. See, now this was the clips going out. You see, this is titled Wallow and Gilly signed $100 million deal with Barstool Sports. You can see the $100 million, animation here, right? So maybe a little confusion going on here. Nevertheless, Gilly gives us another clip from this interview, and it's he's speaking about his son, right? Of course, Gilly the King's son tragically was killed by gunfire in Philadelphia. Let's check out what he said about it.
Sugarcoat shit. I was struggling with my son, trying to get him to out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat none of that shit. We didn't even have the best relationship when he passed because he wanted to be a street, and I didn't believe in that shit.
Now that's tough. You know, that's why you can't hold grudges, people, or you need to try not to hold grudges. We're human, we're flawed, but when you got someone as close as your son, and although I agree with you not having the best relationship, well, I agree with you not wanting your son in the streets, when something happens and you didn't have that good relationship at that time, that kind of thing can taunt you. That kind of thing can haunt you a little bit. As you hear Gilly start off, he says, I'm keeping it real, I keep it 100. And he's speaking about what happened to his son in the streets. But it's tough. Let's keep going.
I didn't subscribe to that shit. But other than that, it ain't about cheese no more. Cheese ain't here. It's about me saving somebody else's life and letting them know that you can die out here. somebody will blow your brains out playing out here and thinking this shit is not serious when it is. So what do you want to do? Do you want to live life? You want to be here for your parents, or you want to subscribe to this fake ass street shit and get the melon knocked out, get the seeds knocked out your watermelon? Because that's all that's going to happen. Because it ain't no successful drug dealers out here. There's not no successful criminals out here. No, they die and they go to jail. So if you want to be in jail for the rest of your life, that's cool. If you want to get the seeds knocked out your melon, that's cool. But I'm here to tell you that's what's going to happen.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you. Gilly, he holds so much power with his words. Gilly understands the art of conversation. He understands the art of entertaining. And even when he speaks, his words seem so potent, right? They just cut through. He cut through.
How did your son get involved? How did Cheese get involved in that life? Because at this point in time, Gilly, you made a name for yourself. You got bread.
Well, you got to understand. And I can only tell the truth. Being a follower. Plain and simple. Being a follower. Wanting to subscribe to some shit that's not really you. And that's most of the kids out here. Most of the kids in the suburbs subscribe to shit that is not even really them. And then they gotta prove themselves. Well, I don't believe you. You grew up in the suburbs. I don't believe you tough. So what you gonna do? You gonna prove yourself? And then a lot of them end up trying to prove themselves, and a lot of them end up in a sad situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, now I can't say that my son was just a totally suburban. He hung out in North Philly. He hung out in the ghettos. He had family down there. So, but what he was trying to be wasn't him.
He chose a life that he didn't have to.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
You, on the other hand, you grew up in that. That's all you knew that was around.
Absolutely.
If your mom had you out in the burbs, like you said, when you went to college, it exposed you to something else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, a lot of times the kids in the ghetto, they subscribe to something because of an image. They don't want to be looked at as pussy. The kids, oh, he turkey. Oh, they don't want to be looked at as a certain way. So that'll drive a that's not even into that life to do some shit that he had no business doing because he don't want to be perceived as a certain way. So my message is for the youth is that go ahead and do something that's beneficial to you, man. The streets ain't beneficial to you. The streets don't love nobody. If you could show me the drug dealer with the big house on the hill, I congratulate you. If you could show me 10 successful drug dealers, you could tell me 10 street, I'm gonna show you 9 that's gonna tell. So all of this shit is a myth. That's what I want them to know.
Yeah.
And it ain't even about Cheese no more. It's about saving some other lives that think this shit is more than what it is.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The level of maturity Gilly the King has right here needs to be applauded. Because, listen, you can feel very salty about the place that you still currently live taking your son from you, right? You could have, you know, you could just be jaded by that type of experience as a father. But what Gilly is doing is saying, my son chose a lifestyle that I didn't approve with, and now going forward, I'm going to use my son as the example to show you these streets are real. You see me here? This what you looking at had to go through the pain of putting my son in a casket because he was trying to live a lifestyle he was not from. That's deep, man. So I really got so much respect for Gilly anyway, and Wallow. But yeah, these two brothers, Gilly and Wallow, man, they got a story that Paramount could make some money off of, no cap.
I can't do nothing for Cheese. Cheese is gone. So all I can do is the things that I believe in Islamically, buying a wishing well over here, getting a well over here, doing something for somebody that's less fortunate because I believe that helps my son and Jenna. I want the youth to understand how important life is.
Mm-hmm.
And how fast your life could be taken from you. You know what I mean? And I feel as though he should have been burying me and not me burying him. But it's more a lesson to the youth of tomorrow ain't promised. So you gotta understand that that dumb shit you out here doing and you intertwining with, you could lose your life at any moment. And losing your life don't only affect you.
So true.
It affect your parents.
Yeah.
It affect
Those
if you
one
got a
left
child.
behind.
It affect all the people that really love you and care about you, because a lot of times these youth, these youngest, they don't respect life because they ain't got a chance to live life yet.
Damn. Some great clips from this interview, family. I suggest you watch it again. I'm gonna watch it in full as well.
How you had the old lady go to jail? She took me to jail. She was the one selling the weed.
Damn. Now this is Gilly's girl. I think her name is Cookie. He's been with her literally, maybe 20 years. He's been down with her for a minute.
Tell on him. I want you to tell the story.
But yeah, she went to jail with me, and she wrote me a letter from one jail to the next and said, babe, don't be over there stressing. I'm okay over here. I'm batting these bitches off. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Because I'm keeping way my woman look. I'm like, they over here.
Damn.
They tearing up. Somebody got some coochie. When she wrote me that letter, I was like.
Was that the moment you knew?
No, I had knew before that shit. She had to be locked up and write me a letter. You trying to get me in trouble.
No, but I'm saying, you know she the one.
Yeah.
But she wasn't enough to make you stop doing that foolishness.
Well, she was liking them Louis bags.
Hell no.
Man, you stupid, Gilly. You know what I mean? You like that. You like that good. You like the life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And, but
okay.
That was
cool,
when it
cool.
changed my life, because I said that's when I really, I always had a relationship with God, but I said if I get out of this situation, you ain't never ever got to worry about me ever.
You done.
Being in your way ever again.
Fire. We got maybe one or two more. We gonna get on up out of here, family. Now look, man, I'm gonna tell you a nigga living in this truth today, and I fuck with my nigga Neo, man. Listen, man. In the beginning of Neo's career, he used to try to play this image of, the nice guy and just the perfect gentleman. Man, look, man, my nigga done got older. He done got a little jaded. My nigga got 3 bitches right before the concert. These his wives, man. My nigga living different out here, man. This my nigga wives, man. So Neo, if you did not know, is in a polyamorous relationship, meaning he has multiple wives, okay? My dog got 3 wives. He finna kiss all 3 of them. Let's give him a rating now. Body, this one here, body, 10. Face, 5. But what that balance out to, about a 7.5. Cool. Now this one here, she look a little better. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now she look a little better, but she got that broke look on her too. You know that look of she ain't never been nowhere, she ain't never really had none, so being with Neo is the most exciting shit she ever been. Like, she got some big ass feet, you know what I'm saying? I'm ranking this one, she gonna get that same 7. She gonna get the 7. Now this the last one. I ain't get a good look at her. Hold on, let me back it up. Can I get a good look? I might have to look right here. Now, she looked like an ex-Marine bitch or some shit like that. This bitch looked like she been in the Navy. She looked like she getting the Navy retirement check now. She got maybe 99% discharge. She's still getting a check type shit. Like, but they got some ass on them though. Now, hold on. That one I gave her Sam right here. Got a little ass on her now. Okay. Look at my nigga Neo, man. Okay. Nah, I fuck with it. Okay. Cool, Neo. Cool. We can let that go. Thugger tweeted again about Drizzy. Said that boy back #1. Go. This got 3 million views, by the way. Oh yeah, man. Drizzy has come back through, man. And he's really crushed the towers. I'm not gonna lie. Now, of course, Charlemagne the God, who has been riding Kendrick's dick heavy. Big D riding. Him again, could not say a lot because Drake has the internet ablaze. Let's check out his first reaction to this album.
I've never been a fan of Drake singing. I do like Party, but something about what I've heard on this project thus far, it just feels manufactured. It lacks soul. It's like AI and B.
Yeah, but I would say maybe it's not for you because he does it for his core fans that like him in that area. No, I'm just telling you what you're saying because you don't like Drake regardless. You don't like Drake when he sings.
Man, this nigga does not like Drake. Even look at this face right here. This is the face of a hating ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. When he tried to tell the nigga, you ain't even listen, shut up.
He does it for his core fans that like him in that area.
That's the look of a hating ass nigga, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. That look right there, bruh. I'm telling you.
In that area. No, I'm just telling you what you're saying because you don't like Drake regardless. You don't like Drake when he sings. You don't like Drake when he walks. You don't like Drake when he talks. You don't like Drake when he gets a haircut. You just don't like Drake, and that's fine. That's not for you. But these are for his core fans.
We're talking about music.
I like rapper Drake.
He don't like the way he calling him out on that either. He like, I like to talk about the music. Nigga, you been talking about this nigga personally, bruh. Don't cap. DJ Envy is calling your ass out. He sit there with you all day, every day. He know you hate Drake, bro. You can't dodge the allegations. You can't.
Talks. You don't like Drake when he gets a haircut. You just don't like Drake, and that's fine. That's not for you. But these are for his core fans.
We're talking about music.
I like rapper Drake. You just don't like if Drake
Lauren,
put out the best record ever.
I'm a fan of Drake. I will say this was when I heard it. I said, "Oh, this is the old Drake party
honest.
Drake, the good Drake."
Now look, the other girl with the big ass forehead and no edges, she hate Drake too. So my girl here is saying she liked the album, but you hear her in the back trying to be honest, be honest, be honest. Like, bitch, I'm being honest. Shut your ass up. Just hilarious. That's her name.
Drake party Drake, the good Drake. But it doesn't hit like the whole wave of Kendrick we just heard, and I hate to have to compare him to that.
So she trying to like balance the scales because she fuck with the new Drake album, but to help the room because she know the room finna hate. She like it wasn't what Kendrick did. She's just trying to give him a bone.
And I think that's what's happening right now.
It don't even hit like old Drake. What are you talking about?
No, y'all gotta listen to this in whole from start to finish.
I tell you nothing. Drake and Joe got a squabble too, by the way. Okay, Drake and Joe Budden got a squabble.
I think so too.
This generation different. You don't invite him into your.
So basically, all he really could say earlier besides that was, you know, this is a new album. The only song you could find to play was the rap song. Basically, he couldn't say shit else. He couldn't say shit either. Now, let's hit a few more quick topics. A$AP Rocky's trial is coming to a close. Right, we're now in the deliberation phase. We're waiting to see will Rocky be innocent or guilty. I'm sure we'll probably get that verdict Monday. Now, during the closing statements, A$AP, lawyer, and the defense got into a heated debate. Let's check it out. Now, it starts with the judge even standing up because these niggas been going back and forth.
A stipulation in front of a jury that he knew was not true or didn't know if it was true. And that's unethical. That's unethical. And this is a guy who, of the Ninth Circuit, just said lied to a jury in the Branford case.
Your Honor,
so
Your Honor, Your Honor,
about
one more thing out of him, and we air everything that's happened in this case.
Wait, what's everything?
Which the court's aware of. Stop. He might want to stop.
I'm so threatened.
You should be, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a break. You should be.
Nah, these niggas heating. Hold up. You should be, Joe. Then a nigga walking behind you, yo. Don't walk behind me, yo. If we heating, you can't walk. You can't be walking behind me, pacing behind me. None of that. None of that. Stay up front, partner, where I can see you. You know what I mean? Look, man, A$AP Rocky is being these allegations in his sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rihanna even brought the churn out last day of the courts. This man is going home. No problem.
Hey.
Okay.
Stop it.
Now, just real quick, family, because we at the end of some of these topics anyway. Yo, I'm going to just let this play. Joe Budden is a nasty nigga. Now, Joe Budden has a couples therapy show he's created with him and all the couples on the pod, their girls, and they were airing out some grievances they have with their partner, and the grievance that Joe's girl had about him, this nigga is disgusting.
We only use this. He uses it to jerk off. Me and two bitches play and do whatever we doing while he watches us and does his thing. That's what he uses it for.
Let's stop there. The man, he has a travel bottle of J.O. lube. If you don't know what J.O. is, think about it. The boy has a traveling bottle of J.O. lube.
Nigga, what?
Look at his face. Look at his face. He looks uncomfortable. Because he knows she finna say some shit.
We only use this. He uses it to jerk off. Me and two bitches play and do whatever we doing while he watches us and does his thing. That's what he uses it for. Or this is where the trauma comes in. In the past, Joe has taken his travel lube with him to get.
This nigga got travel lube?
What?
Nigga, what in the wet platinum? Huh?
Dances and jerk off with other women on his own behind my back. Has taken his travel lube with him to get dances and jerk off with other women on his own behind my back. To get dances and jerk off with other women on his own behind my back. So now I find the lube in the trunk.
Did you see everyone look at like the camera? Look at her look at the camera. Look at her look at the camera. Look at her like, huh?
So now I find the lube in the trunk, in the money bag, which normally these bitches are strippers or bartenders, so that's the thing. Why the fuck is the lube in the trunk when I put it away and I have not been here for a month and a half? You wasn't getting no dances with me.
If 2 + 2 is 4.
So again.
Okay. Hey, look, man. I just found it crazy that he judges Drake for dating young women and calling Ye. He calls Ye a sex addict and all this shit when he's the definition of all the judgments he throws out there. That shit there is crazy. He's the definition of every judgment he got. All right, family. I think we're going to pretty much call it here. We got a few more little topics, but we can run them next time we get in here, family. I ain't going to lie to you. Family, we did it, okay? Family. And I appreciate you tapping in, family. I appreciate you tapping in, kicking it with your boy. It's been an amazing stream. I've enjoyed it. Make sure you're following the page, all right? Make sure you are following. Make sure you like and subscribe on this post. On this stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Family, again, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day weekend. Alright. Family, I don't know exactly when we'll be back. It will be soon. I got to do a little work, do some editing. Maybe Monday. If something happens, you know I'm coming right back. But until that next time, family, I appreciate you. Peace. Love ya. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Family, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Hello. Damn. Ass. Fast. No. In LA, they getting. Bitch, I know the. Hold up. Yeah. Peace up. Bitch, you the pussy. It better be the only. Take a look. You know the fire.
All of your bitches, they poo. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop.
Yeah.
She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop.
Into the bunch of ooh.
Enjoying my pineapple fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch, money, bitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks.
You got 14 bricks in that, man?
Used to drive a Mazzy.
Yeah.
Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shot.
Family.
Used to be in Hollywood with dudes that cut the bodies. That's a penny hoe, they call me John Dolly. To your bitch, I'm Mr. Big, my nigga Ron Ozzy. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks. Oreo Joy.
The one. Oh.
Wait for Carter pop the drop. It's the rock.
Family.
Tell them bitches it's the rock.
I'm throwing nothing. Hold up.
I ain't from Magnolia, but Tootie still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia.
Family, family, family. Again, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Till next time, we out. Peace.